Alright, continuing where we left off yesterday. Just gotta claim some rewards. Hopefully I head up to the next stages. Wait, what the heck? Rhodes Island message. Oh. Message from the store. I heard the stage setup of the masquerade has begun. As a fan, I definitely have to help out. Don't be shy. There are old tables we're all at. Okay. These are decorations. Okay. Nice. Wait, let me upgrade something really quick. Where is she?
Products received. Products received. Products received.
Wait, what? Oh man, I have to build more trust. It's fine. Hopefully I can get the other band members today.
Iつも通りメンバーを率いて任務をやり遂げる。ただそれだけですわ。
What does its team do? The rain falls like tears, and I am but a single drop within the endless sea. In this lonely night, I am no longer lost. I do not fear being afraid. Prisoner 48038, step forward. Sir, your orders? Did you forget anything when going over your personal effects? No, sir. I made sure to check everything. Head straight down the corridor to the little window at the end and sign your name. You're free to go after that. Yes, thank you, sir. The sound of happy joggling echoes down the corridor. The heavy footsteps of boots gradually drew nearer, echoing down the hallway. Umari. Here. Get lost. I don't want to see you again this year. Umari? Umari picks up her bass guitar case, one drift motion, and strolls leisurely out of the prison. Umari? Is it Umari? Amari? Probably Amari. Saka's is much the same as ever, welcoming her return with the inevitable drizzle. Amari, I think. Oh gosh. Put our boys and girls in every shop on the street and the next one over. Everyone keep an eye out. We are not letting her run away. Got it. Just got news at North Street, boss. She's heading this way. Keep your eyes on her. Don't let her run off. I don't think she's trying to hide, boss. Get everyone back here. Pronto. In a narrow alleyway, a gang of ghoulish thugs surround the girl with the bass guitar case. We meet again, Amari. Heh, and here I was wondering why a pro like you never got taken in by any femme girl. Femme girl? See, after ours fell on hard times, I asked around and how I learned you made your career out of being a traitor. You got it through a dozen names bouncing around every femme girl out there. Femme girl? Our contacts never said we couldn't do work for others. And like I said a long time ago, I only take my reward and fulfill the duties that match it. Is that why you sold our secrets to our enemies? I don't know what you're talking about. Don't play dumb, you damn traitor. Ever since you showed up, our people have been getting screwed left and right. All thanks to me and the Dawn being stupid enough to trust you. We even invited you to join us. Francis, I don't remember what I've done to offend you all. Huh, what you owe so many people you can't even remember. The Dawn's dead, everyone's dead. We had hundreds of people and now it's just our dozen left. What do you mean? We busted our ass moving from Colombia to this stupid place, but you had to go and get everyone killed. No more talk. There's enough of us here to teach you a very painful lesson today. I don't want to have to fight with you. Umar tries to stay the impending clash through words, and the gang shows no sign of relenting as they approach her. She is forced to put her case down. Alright, let's get her. I wouldn't go any further now, Bombia. Something here started up over there. You're not safe alone. Go the long way around quick. Thank you for the warning. The girl pays the passerby advice no heed. She continues on in the exact direction she warned against. The rain patters against the ground, washing Sarkis's every stain away. The girl steps into the alley. It is clean and tidy, so utterly spotless as it seems newly built. Sarkis cleaners are consummate professionals. Not the slightest stench of blood hangs in the humid air. Saki Togigo, Umari, where are you? You looking for Umari? Oh gosh. The billiards room of casino. Nobody would expect someone to live there. Here. A few cardboard boxes are assembled in the makeshift bed. The most basic of toiletries fill a bag nap for free from a fast food joint. The billiards table is covered in envelopes containing Umari's payment. She opens them up one after another, tossing the golden coins within onto the table. Soon the pile of coins stamped with the Frumgal and Olden has become a miniature mountain. Ordine? And there the coins are left out in the open without the slightest protection. She couldn't care the slightest bit if they went missing. Umari checks over the envelope in her hand once more. There is nothing in it. She flips it over. On the front is the insignia of the femgirl, along with the sender's address. She's here, boss. The guys in the prison didn't give you any trouble, did they? They're all old friends. Besides, they know who my employer is. They wouldn't want to stick their hands in the fire. Why did you do something to me just to ask that? Did you, sir? Just concerned for a business partner, that's all. For a business... Sir, when did we become partners? When you signed your contract with me, you wouldn't even use your femgirl's menu. Femgirl isn't it? Well, if you want to become partners, and I know you do, then let me lay my cards out. Umari, I'd like to have you for a long-term job. What kind of job requires us to meet face to face? I'm thinking of inviting you into the femgirl. What did you say? There's nobody inside. Why did you insist on coming along? You're obviously afraid of her. We're not mafiosos, you wouldn't get it. You're not a mafioso, you wouldn't get it. I gotta get revenge for everyone's sake. What exactly happened between you and Mari that you find so unforgivable? She killed my friends! If you ever got betrayed the way we did, you wouldn't forgive her either. Our femgirl was mostly ordinary folks running away from the Colombian frontier. We didn't have much of a network or resources, so we always been looked down upon by the local mafia. Fast forward a couple of years, and one day the boss decides to spend a fortune hiring someone. And that was Umari? Yep, once we hired her, it was peace and quiet for a long time. Long time. Those were the good days. Didn't have to worry about anyone raiding our place or looking for trouble at our door. Well, when we invited her to actually join the femgirl, she declined. Then the next day she vanished, just gone. And right as we started getting suspicious, a bunch of goons stormed in, stabbed us in the gut. No idea who sent them. I still can't bear to look back at what happened that day. It was too much. Too much! And you're under the impression Umari sold you out? Well, who else could it be? You're crazy if you think it's a coincidence. Coincidence? I think not. I'm not willing to believe that Umari would betray someone like this. The Umari I know is much like you described. Strong, capable, a reassuring presence. And always eager to uphold her duty as part of a group. I mean, but facts are facts. Did you see any trace of her among the people in that raid? I did not. Then do you remember what the raiders themselves looked like? I do not. Can't forget for the rest of my life. Takiko takes a deep breath, moving her hand to a self-defense weapon in her pocket. What if someone was deliberately trying to break you apart? What if someone was keeping a close eye on Mari this entire time? What are you trying to say? Before Francis can react, the cabinet doors all around them are thrown wide open. It's a trap! Within each is a burly monster, and altogether they raise their weapons at the pair in the center of the room. Copy and paste budget. No funny moves. Yo, that's some copy and paste copy and paste the artwork.
誰一人欠けることなく平穏無事に帰還できることを願っておりますわ。
This is gonna be a hard
ド
one.
クター、ここっていい景色だね。わあ、みんなこっち来て。時間は待ってくれませんわ。
これがお前の判断か。
ドクター、月はあなたをどこまでも追い詰める。
見えた。死者の喧騒にある終わりのない暴曲という。
私本気で行くよ。皆様の援護をいたしますわ。出撃前のどうせ死ぬなら出ちゃダメだよ。本気で行くよ。
見えた。死者の喧騒にある終わりのない暴曲という。
やるしか人形はかりそめの命を宿す。
我が炎に命は枯れて消え、残死のみが徘徊する。
Okay, this wasn't the hard stage. I thought this was gonna be the hard stage. At first, I treated it as no than any ordinary job. A small, unremarkable female needed my strength to find their footing in turbulent Sarkas, Syracuse. But with every day that passed, they came to trust me more, even letting me in a important family meeting. I knew it was never part of the contract, but I was very much enjoying the feeling of belonging with these people. So she did betray them then. Yo, Umar, my girl, been a few days since I saw you. How you doing? Here, some tangerine cream pudding. If I remember right, that's your flavor of choice, yeah? No need, I have my own. Hey, screw you, be a little grateful. I heard you chased off those goons harassing us all by yourself. Just wanted to show my appreciation. Keep your distance from me. I'm just a hired thug doing what I'm paid to. I'll be leaving once I'm done. If your boss sees the two of us getting friendly, it won't end well for you. It'll be fine. He's telling me earlier for a while now. He's been thinking of inviting you in with us. I recommend you ask around Syracuse about my reputation. Who needs to ask? You're the strongest person we ever met. If you ask me, better say yes right now. We'll get together for tonight's family dinner. You say it's family dinner, but it's usually more of a band concert. Hey, we might not be the strongest fam guild, but you can't beat our sense of camaraderie. Besides, you joined the jam session plenty of times. Everyone really gets along with you, you know? You know? We can talk about this when I'm free. That's what you said last time. I'm going now. I turned down his kind invitation. But as I walked home, my heart was filled with some nameless emotion. One I have never felt before. That night I lay on my bed tossing and turning. I got no sleep at all. Before the sun rose, I packed all my things. Who would come looking here? Umari, there's been a situation with the boss and he wants you to take some of the heat. But I already decided to. We made arrangements with the prison. They're waiting for you downstairs. Wait, she took the blow for the boss? Here's your payment. If you don't think it's enough, we can always add more. Umar, what's gotten into you today? I say something. This is how it always been, yeah? This is the deal. We pay up, you do the job. Come on, get going. We'll find a way to get your sentence down to 6 months. There's no time at all. You'll be out before you know it. Oh, yes. As a hired hand, it's not common at all to have to be the fall guy. I know my way around life in prison. But just this one time, just this one single time, I suffered like nothing else. For 6 months, there wasn't a single moment that I wasn't thinking of getting out, of returning to the famga and the band parties. I find myself where I belong, but I never thought it would end like this. The Don's dead, everyone's dead. We had hundreds of people and now it's just our dozen left. We busted our ass moving from Colombia to this stupid place, but you had to go and get everyone killed. But she didn't do it though, she took the fault. What happened in these 6 months? I don't know. The only thing I do know is that once again I lost my home. Umar, you've done a lot for me at great personal risk to yourself. You earned a position from me. I permit you to join my famgala. Famgala. You know I've always been a lone agent. I won't be joining any famgala. Because you don't want to or because you can't? I'm not like those ruffians who go about calling themselves Don, Umar. Over half my life I've been here wrangling with a big famgala. They're tricky, they're sly, never once left this poker table. You want me to get you to the table with bigger stakes? Clever girl. This is a separate from making a deal. I need to do a lot of more thinking when it comes to joining a famgala. The only thing I need to consider as a deal is the money on offer. If I'm going to be part of a famgala, I need to consider the characters of its leader. Yeah, I know I don't have the best reputation, but that's precisely what we have in common, isn't it? Umari, is anyone willing to take you in, aside from me? Syracuse is a dangerous place. All you will find under the banner of famgala or Eordine are conspiracies and schemes. How long since you had a peaceful night's sleep? Lying on your cardboard boxes, dagger in hand, in case anyone tries to sneak up on you. The lone wolf finally finds a home. Return to the pack, a restoration of rank and reputation, or a mutt's death in the wild, your corpse quartered by hungry beasts. It's your choice. Boss, she led some suspicious folks here. Sakiko's hands are shackled behind her. She cannot move them an inch. There was another. He managed to run. We're sending boys after him. Do you know this Signoria Umar? I don't. Don't you recall that we had old debts to settle? Seems she's hold something against you. I'll give you time. I'll give you space, Umar. You handle this yourself. I already said I don't know her. This is your final test before you join my fan gala. This time, better not try to fake the scene with blood bags. Did she pretend to kill the Dawn? Is that what? Sakiko and Umari are left alone in the alleyway. But both know there are people invested in how their duel ends. Umari knows the boss is watching. Sakiko knows Mephisto is watching. Or Morpheus is watching. I don't have anything against you. Why are you trying to get killed? I'm here to bring you back. Bring me back? Not back to the billiards room, but back to the place you're meant to be. I don't understand what you're talking about. Even so, I have to pull you out of this. I cannot allow you to throw your life away in this manner. Your boss sent his underlings to stab Francis' people in the back. I hardly believe that the man who stabbed you in the back would grant you the home you wish for. But exploited like a piece of sacrifice, like a prawn, again and again. Is this really the life you want? Is this the trust you so desire? In all the time you spent here, not once have you wanted to hurt a single soul. Just a moment ago, I saw your case inside. Your base is in there, isn't it? You never needed to suffer like this, Amari. Amari, let's get out of here together. Run! Run, beyond! Run!
戦いは終わりましたわ。戻って書き物をしたり、もっと有意義なことに時間を使う頃合いですわね。
I think it's like stage 4 and 5 is when you unlock them. Yeah, 4 and 5. Was she able to pull her out? I take my most fragile memories and wrap them up tight until not a soul is left. Who knows? But even as I shout until my voice is raw, is there any hope of making her hear me? I do not fear sorrow. Oh, it's not Umari's. After enduring the rocketing of the boat, stepping onto solid ground finally brings Sakiko a sense of reassurance. Appreciate you chatting with me, young miss. This island's one hell of a trip from the mainland. Why, if I only had a surface of the water for company, I would go mad from boredom. It was a pleasure to talk to you. I rather enjoy hearing your tales of the sea. Reminds me, you don't dress like a loco. What brings you to this podunk little island? I'm looking for someone. She a loco? I don't imagine so. That's almighty strange then. This island's all people who want to get off it. Never heard of anyone wanting to come over. To be honest, I'm not entirely sure if she's here or not. she has in the hand is a ticket to the island, even if it doesn't turn out to be a prank. Morpheus' part, she has no other choice. Why do I keep saying Mephisto? It's Morpheus. Pats her shoulder. It'll be alright. With this few people on the island, you'll be done asking if anyone's seen her in no time. Yes. But one thing doesn't matter if you find her or not. You have to be back here by noon. Not many boats come this way. If you miss this one when it leaves, you'll be stuck until next month. But it's nearly signed. Sorry, not much I can do. I can wait for you some, but it's not safe on the seas at night. We need to be back on the mainland before sundown. Right, I'll be going now then. Who's she looking for? She already got Umari. She already got the other girl. Yes, I can hear you. Do re mi. It's the singer. I just went through it again, further away. Were you unable to hear it? Yes, I didn't hear anything just now. Let me get that blindfold off you first. Damn, this is like a beach. How are my results? I hate to say this, but compared to last time, it seems like the range I can hear has gotten even smaller. I see. Okay, I understand. I'll be more aware of the environmental conditions on my future surveys. Eofiella, you should cherish your personal safety more. How long have you been on the island? I arrived 2 months ago. Your hearing is getting worse, but we don't have a formal doctor here who can help you. There should be a boat at the dock today. I'll pack your luggage for you, and then you can set off for home. I can't. I still have one last round of data to collect from the volcano here. But your health! Before I came here, I had a doctor at Rhodes Island give me a health assessment. Well, my situation isn't very optimistic. I did promise her I would be back within 3 months. She knows how important my volcanological research is to me, so she agreed to me coming here in the end. I love volcanoes, Miss Uka, just as much as you love the stars. Uika? Uika? Wasn't the very first time we met on the mountains that night when I got lost and stumbled upon you watching the stars. Next time you head up there to survey, remember to call me along. Yes, of course. Uika? The weather's so fine this morning. Miss Uika, could you sing a song to me? Some music will go perfectly with weather like this, while we gaze out at the volcano and the sea far away. Alright, I'll come in a little closer. Uika narrows the gap between the two of them. She sees Aphiel's low ears perk up, the hearing aids visibly inside. Deep breath. As I paint the twisted sky, I think, I wish you without wings just fall. I touch something sacred. Tonight become my myth. This is a song lyrics? Da, 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 da. Emoji. That was beautiful. Thanks. Who wrote this song? I don't think I heard it elsewhere. Is it a local song? I don't know either. It's probably just something I heard before and it's just stuck in my memory. But Miss Uika, you look so sad right now. Huh? Uika Musumiya. John, you ever hear of that name? Don't recall. Sounds like someone not from the island. Can I trouble you to keep thinking over it, sir? I heard that an old woman nearby that you're the most social person on this island and that you know more people than anyone else. I'm sure something you could serve as a lead. Sign, not many people on the island though. If none of us at all heard of the name, it must be a newcomer, right? Hey wait, wasn't there talks about some weirdo living in a villa on the volcano's backside? I think there was someone there, yeah. Can't quite remember her name, but I want to say she's the only one you could be looking for. Where is she right now? Well, follow the road circling the island north for 20 kilometers. Once you reach the back of the mountain, you'll see the villa. Alright, 20 kilometers. That should be around half an hour by car. Oh, we don't have cars here. You don't have cars? Didn't you realize you came here? When you came here, we don't have cars. But the roads are clearly well maintained. We wanted to attract tourists to the island. We fixed everything up and nobody came. We just ended up even more broke. If you're in a hurry, Missy, borrow this bike. Borrow this here bike. It's not in the prettiest shape, but there's some use in it still. If you pedal hard, you should make it in about 2 hours. God damn! Sakiko looks at the old bicycle behind the old man. It's framed and shabby and worn out, nearly denuded of paint. Everything about it screams scrappy. Good luck. Been a long time since we saw any new faces here. Hope you find who you're looking for. Oh, and enjoy your time on our island. Thank you, sir. If you could excuse me, then. Takiko places a foot lightly on the pedal. It snaps. As long as this bike can move, no problem. Careful there, you're heading straight downhill. The warning comes a little too late. The girl and the dilapidated bike are already carrying out of control as they shoot down the slope. Ah! Now, wasn't that funny? Ha 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 ha. He really is far too funny. Morpheus, I think that was a bit overboard. Shut it. She's the one who agreed to this bet. I'm only abiding by her terms. I'll find her weak spot, I'll tell you, and once I do, I'll spin her a dream from which she'll never wake. She'll learn. I am the castle of dreams, most talented dream spinner. There's no way that Iris could be better than me. No way. That Iris? The sun's nearly overhead and there's not much shade under the trees. It's getting rather hot now. My residence is close by. Why don't we go there to sit down? Damn, she does live in a villa, huh? Oh wow, it really is cooler the moment you step inside. This living room is so big, it must get cold in the winter, right? The house warms up quickly if I light the fireplace. The one over there, see? But when I'm by myself, a little heater by the sofa is enough. Wow, I had no idea at all you were so well off. I think you're misunderstanding something. I'm not the heiress or anything. I'm just the housekeeper here. She's a housekeeper? Quietly, am I gonna disturb the owner? No, don't worry. I'm the only one here right now. She, the owner of this place, she has been back for a very long time. Sounds like you really miss her. Yes, our relationship might be a bit more special than master and servant. What? She was the first one to see me as I am. She was the one to ever make friends with me. She loved playing the piano. I would sit next to her and sing along. At first we were happy, so very happy. But then why did she leave? Why would she leave this island, her home? Why indeed, maybe just maybe, it was only me who wanted to stay here. The bicycle creaking grows even more shrill and Shakiko's balance is increasingly precarious. Matters aren't helped by her waning stamina. Ah! At a sharp turn, the bicycle flies completely out of control and Sakiko's inertia sees her abruptly tumble away. Inertia? Good. She pulls her body up, gritting her teeth through the pain. With great effort, she lifts her head to look at her destination. Is the villa? Did she finally make it to the villa? At the foot of the distant mountain, she sees a vague outline of a house. That's... As she stares at it, countless unfamiliar memories flood into her mind out of the nowhere. That's... In Uka's dreams, Sakiko and her played there as a child. When they grew up, they lived there together. These are all part of Uika's dreams? Well, you did see it, yes? All the sweet dreams I spun for her, but this Uika girl, her biggest wish is to be with you. Problem, at the end of each dream, she's all alone. You always vanish suddenly. Sakika Togawa, you're a cruel, cruel person. Cruel? Did the pest give you the whole sermon? Dreams are the truest thoughts of a heart's depths, and in the heart of Uika Misumi, well, the more she longs to be with you, the less she can touch you. I can weave a little tiny uninhabitable island just for the two of you, and yet all she can do is experience the pain of losing what she gains again and again and again. This little happiness of hers is doomed to slip through her fingers like sand. Tut tut! What kind of heart holds such despair that even dreams can't cure it? Uika, I'm going to pull you out of this nightmare. Are you really? Are you really? Now that's something I love to see. The look of helpless, raging humiliation all over your face, that is. Uh-oh, the boat's leaving. As Morpheus crackles with wild abandon, a far boat sound its horn. The signal that it's about to return to the mainland. Do 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 do. Guest room maze. Oh crap! I don't think I have a tank.
出発。みんな助けに来たよ。ん？わあ、りんごちゃん、今日もよろしくね。失敗できない。迷っている暇はありません。何も考えなければ。あなたたちの終幕に晩夏を。ドクターと私、人形がかりそめの命を宿す。私、みんなこっち来て。ドクター、焦っちゃダメだよ。皆様の援護をいたしますわ。出撃前のどうせ死ぬなら見つけてみる。
その誘いに乗ってやる。
りんごちゃん、今日もよろしくね。戦場って本当にご無沙汰な言葉よ。
我が炎に死者の喧騒にある終わりの名を忘却という。
本来は私の手出しすべきじゃない。ああ、りんごちゃん、今日もアイドルのイメージ。人形がかりそめの命に。
命は枯れてき
即刻抵抗をやめなさい。打ちってちゃダメだよ。本来は私の手出し。
Is it fever mode or something?
これは最後の忠告です。
Yo, why is she so strong, dude? Holy crap. Dog. Dog. Dog.
命は枯れて消え、残死のみを徘徊する。
ご命令は平穏な暮らしのために。覚悟は適当に考えなければ。
Wow, dude. That was pretty annoying. When you repeat something countless times over, you grow numb to it. When you repeat the same day countless times over, you fall into its cycle. It's imperceivable, inescapable, the intemperable, indefinable, impenetrable. Every day she wakes up from her bed in the early morn to the chirp of a mountain foul beasts. If she wished to laze about longer, nobody will stop her. She simply sticks her head back under her blanket. Once she makes her bed, she heads to the kitchen for a simple breakfast. A fried egg, bread, milk. What she wants to eat and what she wants to drink are all up to her in the moment. She sits by the piano, pressing a key, bringing an untuned string to the correct pitch. Little by little, after some time, however much it is the next string's turn to be tuned. By the time the final string is tuned, the last string has lost its pitch. And so it goes again and again. Uika lies down on the summer-fed meadow and gazes at the starry sky above. She knows that even if the position of the stars seem no different from yesterday, in truth, they are constantly shifting about. Two stars next to each other now will, after 100 million years, become incredibly distant that even if we assign them meaning, that meaning will be lost. Just like the relationship between people. Today, too, that child didn't come back. Here on this deserted island, a dream of smoke and mirrors is built out of nothing but faint memories. Trapped in a cage of recollection as it but a doll. Obsessed and sorrow filled her body. They grow, but she cannot move. At first I figured she had some flash of inspiration and went out for a walk. It was only later I learned from the dock worker she got on a ship leaving the island that same day. Why don't you go look for her? We lived out days like today so many times to the point I'm not even sure if they're real or not. I can't remember what she looks like anymore. I can't remember her name. Maybe this is where I belong in the end, waiting here silently. Waiting here for her return or my death. Damn! There'll come a day that the well of my sorrows dries up. There'll be no more tears and no more weeping. Some far-flung place nobody cares about. That's the best place I can belong. Miss Uika, you're crying. That means you haven't given up yet, right? This isn't the ending you want, right? At least tell her how you feel face to face. If I can make out what you mean, I'm sure she can too. How can you reach her if you don't shout at the top of your lungs? I can hear your voice. Me? Surely she must be able to. But with your hearing in this condition, I can't leave you by yourself. Don't say that. I'm Rhodes Island operator with all the training that entails. You don't have to worry about me. You already done so much for me, Miss Uika. And by all rights, we were complete strangers. You should look deep in your heart and ask yourself, what do you really want to do right now? I want to sing! I want to rock! Quietly, I want to find her. Nothing really. I can read lips, Miss Uika. Look, you can't escape. I confine you as you weaken. You know what I want. I want you so I want. We're not gonna take it. Uika's awareness snaps back only to find herself running with all her might. Her chest burns hard like never before, a sensation that leaves her lightheaded even. The last strand of her sanity asks her the same question on loop. If you can't remember her name or even her face, How will you find her among all the endless people of this island? But I want to see her. I don't care what it takes. I want to see her again. Her voice is a step ahead of her legs, flying straight for her heart. And with every ounce of power she has, she runs after her voice. Did she run into... No, they missed each other! Sakiko makes it to the villa in one piece. It is exactly as Morpheus showed her. Uika! The same layout, the same decorations, even the book on the shelves are the exact same. Why? The floor is spotless, the kitchen boasts with overwhelming array of silverware, and the grand dining table is set a dozen or more. Is Alfiola still here? Sakiko cannot imagine Uika living in a place like this by herself. Since it's a dream, is it not? You could just take the painful part and throw them away completely. I'm sure she felt this place was very important to the two of you. You must be the owner of this villa. Miss Uika just left. Where did she go? She finally recognized her own heart. She set on finding you. Dude, they missed each other. Want to get on the boat? Yes, I'd like a ticket off the island. Oh, well, you have to wait a bit. I'm holding up for another passenger. That young lady's still not back. Hope she found who she was looking for. It's fine. I can wait. Halfway through her sentence, Uika forced the words back her throat. Fortunately, the boatman doesn't seem to notice. Sigh, the sea's rough at night and the fog gets thick. It ain't good sailing. I got your safety to worry about, you know. Hey, listen to the signal tower. Go. The guy's running. It must want us gone already. Are they gonna miss each other? I can see him up there. He's waving a flag at us. Heh, old Bozo Hound needs the beer I bring him every month. Safe travels and don't forget my beer. Puh, doesn't mind if I forget anything else, as long as he gets his hooch. With his grumbling over, the boatman heaves his step onto the boat. The sea wind carries its horn through every corner of the island. She looks back at the island, countless joy and sorrows. Uika finds there so much she wants to say. Don't forget me! Oh my god, did they just leave without saying? You couldn't have forgotten. We lived here since we were children. I trust that we will meet again. Uika! Pant, cough. No, she missed it! Uika! Sakiko's voice is already hoarse. The waves crash on and against the coast, but they carry no response. The boat has already left the island. Now she's the only one here, alone. A girl who waited day and night finally finds it in herself to set off in search of her partner. But who could have foreseen that they passed like ships in the night at the last moment? That's such a pity. Tell you the truth, I never thought she'd choose to leave. If she followed the ending I laid out for her, she would have forgotten all about you and lived a blissful, carefree life here. But I see now. I underestimated your influence on her. I'm a good sport. This round is a draw. Shame though. With the speed the boat's going at, she'll be in a not practical pickle pretty soon. Non-practical prickle? What? Making an entire island for the two of you was tiring enough. What, next you want me to create an entire continent for Terra so your pathetic farce can play out over and over? Is the boat gonna fall off the world or something? No, the boat's about to reach the edge of this dreamland, and once it does, she'll fall into the next one. Another cycle, another reset. She's bound to forget about you in the end. No, I'm going to find a way to catch her. Sorry, out of time. Out of time. Sakiko feels a burst of cold under her feet. Somehow seawater has crept up to her ankles. Dark clouds gather where sea and sky meet, punctured by rays of dazzling light. Uika! The water rises with a favor. Sakiko senses something dragging her down towards the abyss. Uika, wait for me! Gloom, cold, suffocation. The water stains against her eardrums. What oxygen is left in her lungs slowly dwindles as does the feeble light from above. Her sights blur, salty, bitter seawater forces it under its way into her mouth. It bids to occupy the last vestige of her consciousness, and so she falls and falls, down to the seabed, a place that knows no light. Saika! Saika! A voice approaches through she cannot tell from where. Where am I? Who is calling for me? Come on, wake up! It is a familiar voice, one she has not heard in a very long time. The cold water clogged seabed is gone, was never here. In its place, dry land and swirling eddies of dust. Who? Sakiko struggles to open her eyes. A pale strand of hair greets her. Saki, are you okay? Matsumi? I'm here. Such simple words, and yet they bring tears to Sakiko's eyes. It's no fault of the sand in the air, she knows that, for only she knows just how helpless she feels in this moment. If she speaks now, her voice will break, but she can't afford to care about that. All she can think of is to clutch at the final straw she has. Matsumi, what do I do? What do you do?
命尽きるまで戦う。それが私たちの宿命でしょう。
闇に身を置いてこそ
Oops.
光はより鮮明に見える。
Let me get the next band
見
member.
てみたいだと？いいや、お前はこちら側のに。
こんにちにゃむにゃむ。にゃむち着任しました。よろしくお願いします。
Nyamuchi? Nyamuchi? Can I even level her up? Let me see here. Nyamuchi.
やったー。にゃむちはまだまだ進化中。
Dude, she really is. She really does sound adorable with that. No, I don't have enough. I just need. You winning yet? Yes. I just need. Damn it. I will have to get her stuff later then. I got one of the members. She's hella weak though.
Ohayou gozaimasu.
Ohayou gozaimasu. Dude, this story is getting interesting. I can finally get the last member once I finish this stage. Didn't you get like 2 of the girls in your free tempo? Oh yeah. We laugh together, we cry together. Up on this beautiful stage, we act out a vibrant monodrama. The 2 5-star girls. I do not fear death. Who's we following this time? Here, Saki, drink. Just popping in to see. You're gonna go play supermarkets? Alright. Good, here for you. Rimbelton is all dust and sand. You need water skins and goggles. You're addicted to that game, tomorrow. Sakiko takes each item as Matsuri offers them. She clutches them tightly. The swollen water skin looks fit to burst. Stage is getting hard. Saki, you seem bad. Are you sick? No, it's nothing. Matsuri, you remember me? Of course. You remember all the things we've been through? I remember all of it. Sakiko feels finally relaxed a little. She casts her gaze around. Your fault. The long, narrow makeshift they have been falling dives deep into the ground all the way down to here. Dude, it's kind of bizarre that like you just finished working your job and now you're gonna go do another job. It's damp and dark, and the only lanterns and stoves to provide pinpricks of light. There's space for only one between the bed and dining table, and based on the numbers of cups on that table, Matsuri is not living here alone. Maybe not supermarket. Matsuri, how long have you been living here? A year? Maybe more? There's nothing complicated to think about here, and time doesn't pass that clearly. No, you can't sense the passing of time because you're in a dream. Matsuri, why would you dream of this? Dream? I have something very important to tell you, Matsuri. None of this is real. We need to... Oh, hello. Back already, Matsuri-chan? Someone rushes in behind them and tackles Matsuri straight down on the soft bed. Mom, you're all dusty. Get off of me. Oh, but we haven't seen each other in nearly a day. Just let me hug you a bit. We have guests. Oh god, her mom has no face. Oh, it isn't. If it isn't Saki-chan, you haven't came over to ours in a long time now. Manami-san? Oh no, you're being formal. Just Manami will do. Sometimes I call Mom that too. Matsuri, since when did you have such a good relationship with Manami-san? We always had one. We're mother and daughter after all. Matsuri-chan, how were today's earnings? Sifts through her pocket. It was hot today, so more people wanted cucumber juice. Cucumber juice? Matsuri carefully opens the pouch in her hand. Within are a few scant few coins. Oh, atta girl, Matsuri-chan. Sifts through her pockets. Here's what I got. Wow, you're amazing, Mom. Aren't I? I don't know why, but today I had a lot more people wanting their clothes mended. Your dad's been working hard too, putting in a full day's work at the construction site. When I went to drop off his lunch and saw a dust-covered face and exhaustion look, I gave him a special permission to go for a pint after work. I'm sure by now he's down a whole tanker. And on top of all, now Saki-chan's here. You know what time I think it is? Time to get everyone together for dinner. I'm glad eating with everyone is really nice. Isn't it? Isn't it just... And today was such a good day for us. We can't be stingy now. Saki, don't be shy. You're invited too. Saki-chan! Saki, what's wrong? No, nothing. They're clearly not the prosperous family, the bare mud walls and dim lantern light. Why would Matsuri dream be like this? Hello, Matsuri, Manami. Oh, and who's this? For me. She's a friend from childhood, Saki. Hello, I came over to ask if you all wanted dinner. I made a lot today, and if you like, we can eat together. Now, can we really accept? Your neighbors say there hasn't been smoke from your chimney for a few days now. Rub stomach. Besides, it's been almost a month since the last party, right? Everyone's really wants to see Matsuri perform again. Well, if that's the case, what do you think, Matsumi? Matsumi-chan? Me? Me? I'm sure you want to see too, right, Saki? I would listen to it 100 more times and still not get tired. If you don't mind, we can hold the party at ours. What a coincidence. We were talking about inviting everyone over for dinner. Saki, what do you think? I think you should make the decision, Matsumi. I'm okay with it. Party! Rowdy chatter, hearty laughs, clanking cups. The cramped house is stuffed full of people, but nobody seems to mind the lack of space. Alright, time for another round. Now, a warm welcome to Matsuri-chan's pal, Sakiko! Hey, hello, Sakiko! Everyone turns to look at her, sitting in the corner. Lifting her pint glass, Sakiko? Cheers! Cheers! With her welcome, everyone's attention returns to the party. Sakiko leans against the wall alone. Her eyes a mixed emotion as she watches it all unfold. Saki, Matsumi? Actually, I know all about it. Huh? This is all fake. Minami's being so nice to me, it's all fake. So when I saw you, I knew it was time to go back. But give me a chance. a chance to say goodbye, then we can end it. Here, I can sing freely just like everyone else. Matsumi. Before Sakiko can even respond, Matsumi picks up her guitar and slowly walks up to the crowd. You all ready? You all ready, Matsumi-chan? Hi, everyone. What is it, Matsumi-chan? Something wrong? Chair. My chair. All ready for you. This one, right? Yeah? The one you normally use? Matsumi stares intently at the stool, its seat covered in deep cracks. That's it. She slowly sits down. Everyone's quiet, they're breathing. Here goes. Please enjoy. Haru Hikage? Haru Hikage? A melody Sakiko could never forget comes to life once more in Matsumi's dream. The same warm tone she remembers suddenly smooths the heart of all present. The Matsuri Wakaba before her is almost a stranger to Sakiko. She's no longer the Matsuri who struggles to express herself. While her emotions expressed are still not very rich here and now, she seems so happy. A heart grown numb with cold and trembling gaze. In all the world that I was alone. All I knew of spring was falling petals. And every year my feelings are brushed off with indifference. So this is what you wish for, Matsumi. Sakiko had countless opportunities to pull Matsumi away from here, and she is certain Matsumi would follow if she did. But ultimately, she cannot bring herself to do it. Not when Matsuri is so very happy. The crowd lightly sways to the music. The feeble candlelight casts their shadows against the wall like warm spring sunlight casting litany shadows of trees. Litting? Matsuri sits on her stool surrounded by all. Her eyes are closed, and as she strums, she gently sings. What is on her mind in this moment? Heart-rending and endearing. Now that I'm here, now that I feel. Heartwarming and tormenting. That me who couldn't cry that day. The light gently guides that me along with it. Some indescribable emotions cloud Sakiko's mind. Is it gratification or a refusal to accept things? Perhaps it's a mix of the two. Mitsumi Wakaba, as she is now, is much happier than she was with Sakiko. She sits there alone on her stool, earnestly singing this familiar song. Simmering and sparkling sail through the clouds. My heart filled, it overflows. Dribbling and sparkling down my cheeks unnoticed. burning, scorching, wetting my skin. Why is your hand so very warm? Please just stay like this and don't let go of my hands. Forevermore. If she does not let go, then the happiness Matsuri has found here. Sakiko turns and runs away in a panic. And like that, she disappears into the night. Why did you run? Why are you running? Invitation to the ball. Why are you running? Holy crap.
いつ埋めた種なのかしら。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。時間は待ってくれませんわ。私たちの勝利に参加を。
その誘いに乗ってやろう。
人形は仮初めの命を宿す。わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。任せて。
Okay, I think I figured out how to do this. Oh my god.
大丈夫、私ずっとそばにいるから。
明大様に向かっていつでも君のそばにいる。I need to somehow burst those people down. Yeah, this is gonna be hard.
「誰一人欠けることなく平穏無事に帰還できることを願っておりますわ。わあ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
その誘いに乗ってやろ
う。時間は待ってくれませんわ。
我が炎に一家の中では恐れし魂が踊り狂うだろう。
やるしかな。父があなたをどこまでも追い詰める。本気で行くよ。覚悟は敵plan通りにやるだけ。
指先で触れるだけでその意志は泥人形のようにひしゃげるだろう。
私、目を大きく開けたままでいる努力はするから。私たちの勝利に参加を。
見えた。命は遥か消え。
アイドルのイメージ、本気でいくよ。くっきりはっきり見えますわよ。いつでも打てますわ。それ準備念通りにやるだけ。ここは競技場ではありません。
国家の中では
平穏な暮らしのために。みんなこっち来て。 ドクターと私の実力見せてあげる。裏切りってこれ刀じゃない。まあいいや。うりゃー
I was like, damn, I was about to say Haruko holding down the sword, dude.
参加を
命は借りて消え
りんごちゃん今日もよろしくね。私はスピンにこだわる必要はありません。血を継ぎたね。ご命令は平穏な暮らしのために。
我が炎に命は借りて消え残死のみが徘徊する。
本気で行くよ。あ、見ちゃうところだった。戦場って本当にご無沙汰な言葉よ。
劣化の中では
考えなければ。私は品にこだわる必要は白露に鉱山で植え、秋分に平原で植える。それでも慰めを求めますよ。私はこの沈黙に耳任せて。
Oh my god, why was that so hard? Those guys hit like a truck, man. Pan, good. Wait, is that the muffled noises echoes through the empty cavern? Somehow nearby excavators continue their endless digging. The air is colder and colder. The moment she's out of the cavern, a chill sets in. It's mere spurs on her heart to run faster. How do I face her? She cannot word it. She cannot face it. Wherever will you do? Sakiko doesn't need to turn her head to know who it is. Morpheus? Of course. Now this girl's dreamland I'm rather satisfied with. Sweet dreams for every child are the duty of a castle of dreams, and I granted each one of her wishes. Honestly, I'm surprised how smoothly this dream runs. No flawless, in fact, beyond my wildest expectations. Besides, things have gotten even more interesting now, you know. You're deceiving her. No, nothing of the sort. We had plenty of dealings. She knows full well what I am. Oh, seeing these results just fills my heart with joy. She knows it's all a dream and she still doesn't want to leave. Isn't that the very proof my dream spinning is unmatched? What are you, Dr. Miruki, man? Jesus, giving everyone the dream they want to live in or something? Oh, you're coming here. Now that's interesting. Well, I'll leave you to it then. I trust you will soon discover just how amusing this dream really is, Sakiko Togogawa. Yeah, get out of here, Morpheus. Sakiko, everyone's waiting for you. Let's go back. Go back? Morpheus just vanished in front of you. Aren't you the least bit surprised? No. Everything here we imagined together. We? You are part of it. Us. You are part of this. You play guitar so well, Matsuri-chan. Saki. No, Mom. Where did Saki go? Saki-chan. Maybe she just went off somewhere. No, Saki would never abandon me. The cheering crowd suddenly goes deathly quiet. They all stare straight at Mitsumi. Matsumi-chan, you seem to have forgotten. This isn't just your dream. This is our dream. Oh damn, that just turned dark. Us. In this dream, every Matsumi has a chance to make her wish come true. Together with Matsumi-chan, we built a sweet dream that ours and ours alone, where everyone can dream of happiness. We exist in Matsumi-chan's mind. We've seen her life countless times over. In the end, we unanimously agree that this is the best ending for all the Matsumis. And you, Sakiko Togigawa, are the enemy of this dream. Matsumi, what are you talking about? I don't want you to suffer either, but we shouldn't hide away in dreams like this. No, Matsumi-chan gets to live a happy life here. That's the most important thing. Yo, you're losing grip of reality, girl. I'm not like the others. I want to talk things out with you, Sakiko. You can stay here with me and we'll protect Matsumi-chan's sweet dream together. Why are you talking to yourself into like third person? She's a fragile child. Odds are she still can't decide whether she wants to wake or stay here in bliss. As long as you choose to stay as well and help keep this dream going, it'll naturally become reality. Oh, dang. You are the sole determiner of reality here. You are reality. So stay with us, Sakiko. I refuse. You refuse? In reality, Matsumi's body is lying out in the cold in the castle of dreams. Can you accept that as an ending too? If you truly love her, you wouldn't be doing this to her. As long as Matsumi-chan's happy, as long as we can exist, what does it matter what reality or not? I have Matsumi-chan's every memory. I know her heart's deepest desires. But you're not Matsumi-chan though. If you just stay here, I can even give you a whole entire Ava Majuka. Shut up, you're not Matsumi at all. She would never say that sort of thing. Ava Musica? Ava Musica. I'm sorry, I butchered it. Why are you forcing me to choose like this? Do it. Do it. Do it. An unidentified voice hovers above their heads. Do it. Do it. Do it. The distant mountains seem to shake. The gravel on the ground josts to a rhyme. Ava Musica. Do it. There's no one around to be seen, but Sakiko can almost feel countless gazes boring into her. Do it. Do it. That's right. To Matsumi-chan, we are her countless shadows. So the shadows may hide forever in the darkness, even the weakest light may be snuffed out. Step by step, Matsumi forces Sakiko toward the precipice. What are you doing? Sakiko. Matsuri reaches out, placing her hand on Sakiko's shoulder. Sakiko loses her balance. Matsuri's figure grows smaller and smaller. I want Matsumi-chan to be happy forever, Sakiko. I don't want the Matsumis to have to disappear anymore. I just have no choice. Matsumi-chan doesn't need you. Please stay like this and don't let go of my hands. Please don't ever let me go. Goodbye forever, Sakiko. Damn, Sakiko has a tough ass job, bro.
今回は失敗しなかった。
Hey, you did fail though. You failed to save Sakiko. Oh my gosh, this story is pretty intense. How many stages are there? I get the next member! Yeah!
八幡海里です。ご要望がありましたらいつでもどうぞ。
Oh, it's 8 stages, huh? Okay, it's getting late. I'll continue this next time though. I'll finish up the next few stages tomorrow, hopefully. Well, till then, later.